Hello everyone, I'm back with another video, and this is actually going to be a video response to Adrienne the Minimalist. She recently posted a video about overcoming fear and the fear of failure and success, and she shared her personal story that she's going through right now in her life as she tries to navigate pursuing her purpose and living authentically. So she actually inspired me to make this video and really share a part of my story that I really haven't talked about that much. I did the 2 videos at the end of the year, basically going over how my year went, wrapping it up, but I really didn't tell you the full story about 2015, and actually a little bit prior to that, and the developments that happened over the past year. So I wrote an email to her, and I'm going to read parts of that email to you all and sort of talk about them. I don't want this video to be very long because I want to make more videos about it in the future, and she and I are talking about just developing a series on overcoming fear and doubts and just sharing our stories with you guys. So I'm gonna read it and address it a little bit. So it says, I wanted to email you because I definitely feel your struggle right now. In October 2014, I quit my job with only a little bit of savings, and by January 2015, I was flat broke. The job that I quit actually called me the next month asking me if I would come back to work for them for more money, and I declined, even though I didn't know where my money was coming from next. I declined because my conscience would not let me do a spiritually bankrupt job in exchange for money. It was tough, to say the least, and sometimes I felt guilty or stupid for choosing brokenness and uncertainty over a stable job that I hated. I stretched my tax return as long as possible, had a temporary job online, and sold a piece of jewelry here and there. But for most of last year, I was scraping money together to pay the basics and letting the rest of the bills fall behind while racking up more debt. Still, even in the midst of all of that, I started a new business, and I was able to focus in on something that I've become very passionate about: Black minimalism. But back to the fear and doubt, though. During that time, I also stopped coaching and just started again this year. I stopped coaching because I didn't think I should be doing something that I loved when my life wasn't ideal. Imagine knowing that you're supposed to be doing something that is a part of your purpose, but on the other hand, feeling afraid that you're not worthy enough or qualified. A part of me was writing blogs and making videos to keep up face and convince myself I was at least doing something, while another part of me was stuck in fear because I was not pursuing what I really wanted and doubting my abilities. Towards the end of 2015, things started to turn around. I actually went back to work almost exactly 1 year later, not full-time and not doing what I was doing before. I went back because I knew there were things I wanted to do in 2016 that would require me to make more money than just covering the basics. But I made sure to find a job that I could be proud of, morally at least. I'm still coming out of the fear and doubt, but I just have to go for it. I don't think it goes away for a long time. You just get a little stronger and a little more confident each day. I spent the last 5 weeks redoing my website, and so many times during the process I felt like quitting or strangling myself. The creative process is agonizing by itself, but add in doubts I had about resuming my coaching and if the overall look was authentic, it's hard. The funny thing though, during our Twitter chat last night, we asked someone about hosting a chat with us, and he said he didn't feel he was an expert. Of course, we assured him that he is and that he had a lot to offer. Mind you, this is someone that, I look up to, who's very inspiring, and I love his take on the minimalist journey, and I think he's a great writer. He's also a pastor. So we know that he is qualified to, share his journey with us and teach others about his journey. But then he proceeds to say that, yeah, but I'm not the one with the cool, I meaning him, he's not the one with the cool website, YouTube videos, etc., that, you know, that person is me. And honestly, I was shocked that he said that, because, you know, and I told him, like, you know, you have no idea how much I have struggled behind the scenes to still do all this stuff, even though, you know, I didn't feel worthy to do it, if that makes sense. So should I tell the story to let you know that even in your fear and doubt, you have an impact on others and you can inspire others and make a difference. Don't let anyone discourage you, not even yourself. If you can accept the brokenness, the frustration, guilt, and all of the other emotions, you can make the most of this process. Your video inspired me to get more real about my journey and share some things that I don't want to talk about and be more authentic in everything that I do. Even though it might feel crappy and hard right now, you are doing something that matters. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. And anyone else out there, if you are struggling right now with fear and doubt, if you're wanting to make a decision that seems that really, if you want to make a decision that goes against everything that you think you should be doing, like quitting your job or something like that, or switching to a job that doesn't pay as much but that makes you happier, if you're struggling with anything like that, I just want you to know that you're not alone, you're not crazy, and even though the process of making those changes are going to be difficult, in the end it's worth it, and you never know who else you might be inspiring to make those necessary changes. So thanks for watching. Please share below if you have a story similar or just want to leave any encouragement for anyone who's going through a tough time, a tough transition. You know, leave some support and encouragement below, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.